Well, nothing went as I had planned for March, at least put it simply. So, hi everyone, it's me, EH-Sora here, and yeah, March didn't go exactly as I had planned. There is many reasons why I didn't manage to do what I had planned to do during March, but I managed to do at least some videos. So what did I manage to do during March? I managed to do this. The first video was a quick unboxing of a 2-in-1 SanDisk USB-C to USB-A flash drive on 256 gig from Amazon for like 30 euros or something. So I'm much easier can transfer data from my phone, old Samsung Galaxy A20e, and my iPad. And I learned that SanDisk has been around since 1988 and has been part of Western Digital since 2016, at least according to Wikipedia. The second video was the channel update for February, and it was supposed to be uploaded at March 7th at 4:30 p.m. But I got it done and uploaded at March 11th at 8 p.m. So 4 days and 3 hours and 30 minutes late, but I got it done. And the third and last video I managed to upload during March was an unboxing of 2 mini Pokemon Tins to test my temporary top-down view by using my old Samsung phone. And well, it's not great, but it works for using a broken phone tripod, a screw and some string to fix the tripod at place so it doesn't rotate randomly. It's very sketchy setup, but it works somehow, and I decided to switch to using my mid-2012 MacBook Air as my main work machine, because OpenShop was getting on my nerves, and my MacBook Air decided from acting like it was going to give up and die after like 8 years since I got it. Like, it didn't go to sleep as it should. The fans were on full power all the time, and it could randomly restart when the lid was closed and it was on charging. Then it started just to work like nothing had happened, from being stored in one of my desk drawers for months. So yeah, the MacBook Air, Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro will be my main work/editing machine for now, at least until I can build my new desktop computer. And I have some projects planned that my MacBook Air is needed for. But now you might all wondering why I didn't manage to get what I had planned for March done. Well, there is a lot of reasons why I didn't get it done, but the main reason why is mostly the lack of energy and not enough of a drive to make videos. In a way, feeling burnt out. And I know that I should make videos, but it's very hard to do the videos I do when the energy isn't there for me. When I feel like this and not having the energy to create, so do I more or less stop and nothing gets done. And that feeling, I know that I need to do some stuff but don't get it done, just makes my anxiety even worse. And when I feel anxious, so does the energy and drive to create gets even lower and my anxiety gets even worse. It turns into a negative feedback loop and I usually locks up and feel like don't know what to do and just feel lost in general. But how will I try to less that feeling of feeling burnt out and my anxiety? Well, I will try to have much lower goals and make one video at a time and try to schedule videos where I can upload and schedule and go public on YouTube at 4:30 p.m. and a tweet to be sent at 4:35 p.m. and try to disconnect my brain from the channel and the anxiety that comes with uploading of the videos. So what now? What will I do now? Well, the free project is still on ice and the very special video project is on the low burner or slowed down for now. I need to get the Lenovo Duet Chromebooks videos done first. So an unboxing / review video and a follow-up video on the 22nd of April. Then a very special video project and after that slowly start up the free project again. Like I will try to record the rest of the voiceover for a very special video at once and then split it up in its parts and in general record back to back the upload in advance as unlisted and figure out the scheduling later. As said, I will try to take one step at a time the YouTube channel and try to schedule stuff. And what will I try to do to lessen the anxiety and effect of feeling burnt out? Well, small steps: structuring this channel, use the Lenovo Duet Chromebook as my main writing device, at least trying to prep and schedule videos in advance and not stress over the YouTube stuff. And how does my plans for April look like? Well, in a way, go back to basics and rethink some stuff, like using my MacBook Air as my main work/editing machine, like I did in the beginning of the channel's life, because Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro were behind a lot of the earlier videos I made, and the Lenovo Duet Chromebook that I mentioned earlier and how I currently trying to use it. I mostly use it as my main writing device, and I use most of Google's services like Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Sheets and Google Calendar. And it was an excuse for me to buy my first Chromebook to play around with. And as said before, that I'm really amazed that my mid-2012 MacBook Air started to work fine. Like, from thinking it would give up and die any day. Like, I have had a lot of problems with it during the 8 years I have owned it. But that's another story. And how I'm trying to currently organize this channel? Well, I'm trying to use Evernote as my main app to organize the notes and thoughts I have for videos and such. And as well using Trello to have a more of a visual tool to see what I need to do and what's done, to much easier see and plan stuff. And I'm trying to use the Lenovo Duet Chromebook to write the bulk of the video scripts and be able to read the scripts of it when I do the voiceovers. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have planned. There will be a short video like next week or something like that, probably named Amazon Stuff Part 1 or Episode 1 or something like that. So yeah, I talked about my anxiety a bit earlier as well, but sometimes it's hard for me to deal with it. Like, I'm trying to be honest how I feel, but sometimes it's hard to be honest and much easier to keep it inside. Yeah, like, I'm trying to be more open about my mental health and what I'm struggling with and such. Like, you all might hear and know that I'm not a native English speaker because, well, English isn't my native language. It's Swedish, and I'm also trying to relearn Finnish. Like I would say I'm a good English speaker, but sometimes I'm struggling with some words, like March. And when I do the voiceovers, I usually have to do like 3 or 4 takes because I mess up a word or something. And it's very hard for me to hear myself repeat the same sentence or same word for like 1 hour or something like that. That I will cut out because I feel like the voiceover takes isn't that good. So I feel like I need to do multiple takes when I usually know I nail the take or the part in the first usually nail the part, usually manage to do the part very good during the first take or the second take. So yeah, it's hard for me to say some words, as you know, but I'm trying to. Like, it affects me more than you all think, even I'm trying to be positive about it. It's not easy times. The only thing I noticed that works for me is if I slow down my speech and trying to say the words as clear as possible and have a clear head. It usually works, and the results of that usually is messing up my voice for a few days and hurts like hell, like now. And it puts unnecessary pressure on my voice when I speak. But I'm trying to tweak and fix how I do the voiceovers and have a more clean voiceover without having to redo stuff. Hence why you can hear me sometimes take a sip of tea or something like that in between takes, where I only have 1 take of that part. Anyway, when it comes to the anxiety, waiting for a video to render and wait for it to upload isn't fun, but it's something I'm trying to deal with. Like, when the video is rendering, I feel like the video isn't good enough. I could have done things differently, but I'm trying to feel like I'm doing the best I can during this video, and I'm trying to improve to the next video. I'm trying to be positive and think what I've done, instead of thinking that I could have done this and this and this differently and feel bad about that. But sometimes it's hard to do that, and why I have chosen 4:30 p.m. as the upload time, to be honest, I don't really know, but probably because I'm trying to eat dinner at like 4:30 p.m. So I usually can have an eye on YouTube Studio and on Twitter to see if everything is okay, or if I need to fix something, like I have misspelled something in a title or something like that, or if it's public and not still unlisted. When it comes to my health in general, well, it's getting better, I guess, and I'm trying to eat much healthier and trying to cut down the amount of fast food I'm eating to like 1 to 2 times a month. For example, when I do my monthly grocery shopping, so do I usually get some Subway, usually a spicy Italian with extra bacon and a chicken teriyaki wrap with extra bacon. Anyway, that's not important, because I'm usually drained and exhausted from working, and then go grocery shopping for like 1 to 2 hours and drag my heavy shopping cart with a plastic bag with the stuff I didn't manage to fit in the shopping cart, and hard plastic reusable bag in the other hand that's way heavy, and then drag it up to the third floor and start to put away the stuff I have bought where it should be. So I usually don't have the energy to cook dinner or something like that. So I usually eat some Subway or something like that, because Subway is still fast food, but it's a bit healthier than just eating like pizza or hamburgers all the time. And I don't sleep as well as I should, and it often leads to me feeling drained and tired all the time. I feel like I don't have enough energy to get through the rest of the day. I struggle with a lot of negative thoughts as well, and it affects me more than I want to admit at times. But I'm trying to think positive and see all the good I managed to do, and not what I didn't get done, and feel bad about it. So yeah, March didn't exactly go as I had planned, but I managed to do 3 videos at least. That's good enough, I guess. I will try to not overwork myself and stress out over small things, and I will try to schedule stuff in advance if I can or have the energy for it. That I'm going to try to have more of a soft video schedule, or more of a general plan with no real exact dates to be stressed out about. So yeah, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this channel update, but this is EH-Sora here, and I will see you all next time.